with regard to India-EU relations, one of the important things that we can take a look at is the Trade and Technology Council, TTC. Just let me give you a little bit of an understanding of how the TTC works. Trade and Technology Council. Now, basically, what happens in a TTC is something like this. Let's imagine, for example, you have India on one hand and you have European Union on the other. Now, the idea is that European Union is willing to, let's say, for example, transfer technology to India. Right? This is basically done specifically to create a kind of a technology transfer activity. So the European Union is willing to transfer certain technologies to India. But for example, some of the issues that are happening when European Unions are transferring technologies to India is number one, for instance, that India is in a way, what you can say, not adherent to the IPR laws of Europe. Okay, or let's say, for example, there are certain cases in which some complaints are made about reverse integration of technology. So when European Union is going to transfer technology to India, this kind of a technology transfer will be channeled through what is known as a TTP. It's going to be a body of members from both sides. Who will maintain certain protocols to govern the technology transfer. Okay, please take a look at this. A Trade and Technology Council at TTC basically implies that while European Union is transferring technology to India, this kind of a transfer of technology that is made to India by the European Union is going to be made by a TTC. So, for example, if some kind of an artificial intelligence technology is being transferred from European Union to India, and there are certain laws that the European Union wants India to adhere while the use of that technology, those laws and protocols would be made by the TTC and would be enforced and supervised by the TTC. So, what European Union wants to do is it wants to transfer technology to India, but it wants to transfer technology to India on the basis of certain protocols and certain ideas, certain concepts and certain norms which have to be followed by the countries who are receiving technology. So that's basically the whole, what you can call, thrust of a Trade and Technology Council, a TTC, in that sense, right? And that is one of the most important things that have happened between European Union. Still in the part of the current updates, in fact, in the last year prelims question, there was a point about the TTC. Okay, again, take a look at this part on the newspaper. India and European Union on Monday announced setting up of a new TTC that is expected to facilitate exchange of critical technologies relating to an array of domains including artificial intelligence, quantum computing, semiconductors and cybersecurity. The TTC with India is the European Union's second such technology partnership after the first one with US that was formed up in June 2021. The TTC is a strategic coordination mechanism that will allow both partners to tackle challenges at the nexus of trade, trusted technology, and security, and thus deepen cooperation in these fields between India and the EU. Under the TTC, 3 working groups have been established. Okay, so you will take a note of these 2 parts, please, class. These 2 parts you will have to take a note of in your current updates notebooks. There are what you can call the 3 working groups under the TTC. First working group is on the strategic technologies, digital governance and digital connectivity. Second working group will cover green and clean technologies, and the third working group is on trade, investment and resilient value chains. You will have to take a note of this, please, in terms of understanding the questions that can come from the Trade and Technology Council. Okay, and in addition, you will have to take a look at the supervisory activities. So will be chaired by Ministry of External Affairs, Commerce and Industry, and Communication, Electronics and Information Technology.